くりテニスチャンネルへようこそ。
さて今回は久しぶりにムラトグルーさんに学ぼうシリーズ。ちょっと本題に入る前にですが。私は結構疑り深い性格でして。
かなりね。
テニス情報で常識のように言われることでも、上手な人やプロ選手を観察するとそうなってなくねと思うことがよくあったり。しかしムラトグルーさんの教えは確かにその延長線上にプロ選手の技術があるのではと思わされて。これはすごいぞ。たくさんの人にその教えを知ってほしいと思って動画を作っています。
さよですか。
しかし私は今回の動画を作るべきか悩んでいた。
なんで？
というのも今回のテーマは利き目。
利き目？
人間には利き手のようにより優先的に使う目があるんだ。
へえ。
ムラトグルーさんはこの利き目を非常に重視しているんだね。
ほほう。
しかし私が自分の利き目を分かってもケースとしては不足だし、選手の利き目がどちらかというのは観察しても確かなことはわからないので、この教えの価値を測りかねていた。しかし多くの選手を指導してきたムラトグルーさんが重要だと考えているのだし、この教えが見てくれる人の助けになるかもしれないと思ってまとめてみるよ。
Let me explain to you in a simple way how your dominant eye can influence your technique for the better. And we'll do that by watching the pros. The right eye dominant, like Djokovic or Zverev. The left eye dominant, like Federer or Berrettini. If you watch Novak or Sasha hit forehands in slow motion, you will notice that their head doesn't move at all. Their goal is to always keep their right eye seeing the whole court so that the ball is constantly aimed at by their dominant eye. Now, when you watch Berrettini or Federer, you will see that their heads turn to the right when they hit their forehands. Their dominant eye is always aiming at the ball, and their contact point being on the right side of their body, they have to orientate their head to the right so their left eye can always aim at the ball. If you want to imitate the technique of a champion, make sure that the one you choose has the same dominant eye as you do, and then you can give it a try.
ドミナントアイというのが利き目のことだね。自分の利き目に合った技術を習得するべきというムラトグルーさんだ。
へえ、利き目によって技術が変わるんだね。
Are you uncomfortable hitting your forehand in some situations? Do you feel lost in space hitting your serve? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, it is probably because you're in a position that is physiologically wrong. You'll see. It's easy to correct, and this will change your life. Not many coaches know about it, and as a consequence, many players develop technical mistakes. It prevents them from progressing. Follow me, I will explain you everything. Do you know what is a dominant eye?
The eye that you dominate.
That's a very good answer. All of us have a dominant hand. You know, some are righties, some are lefties. This everybody knows. But what we don't all know is that we also have a dominant foot and a dominant eye. As humans, we see in 3 dimensions. Each eye plays a role. The dominant eye relays information more accurately, while the non-dominant one sees things laterally displaced. The neurons respond preferentially to input from one eye to the other. Knowing that, you can imagine that the consequences on your technique in sports can be major. So do you know your dominant eye or not? No? Okay, perfect. You're gonna learn something about you. Okay, first thing to do is to straighten your arms in the direction of your coach who is on the other side of the court. Now, with your fingers, you make a triangle and you put your coach inside the triangle. So now the first thing you're gonna do is close your right eye. Is he still in the triangle?
Can I close my right? No.
He's out of the triangle. He's in the triangle?
Yes.
So we have 2 apparently left eye dominant, because when you close your right eye, it's still in the triangle, and you, when you close your right eye, is getting out of the triangle, which means that the accurate eye is the right one. Now you open your eyes, and you close your left eye this time. Is it in the triangle?
Yes. No.
Oh, wait, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you're right eye dominant.
No, he's not.
Confirmation, you are left eye dominant.
Yes.
You are right eye dominant.
No, he's not.
Okay, oh, incredible. So we have 2 left eye dominant and 2 right eye dominant.
これが利き目の確認の仕方だね。自分の手で枠を作り、枠を通して遠くの目標物を両目で見る。右目を閉じた時に目標が枠に収まっているのであれば左目利き。左目を閉じた時に目標が枠に収まっていれば右目利きだ。
簡単だね。
皆さんも自分の利き目をチェックしてみてくださいね。
It's quite rare because 67% of the population is right eye dominant. 90% of the people are right hand. So there is cross dominance, and the 2 who are cross dominant can be very happy because there are 2 good players who are cross dominant, They are called Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer. But specialists in ophthalmology consider that it gives a special advantage. But don't worry, if you are not cross-dominant, a large majority of the players are not. You just need to know your specifics, so you can implement them into your upper and lower body technique.
フェデラーの利き目は左目で、
ナダルの利き目は右目。
この利き目と利き手が逆のサイド、クロスドミナントにはアドバンテージがあるのだというムラトグルーさん。
へえ、なんで？
それはこの後の指導を見ていこう。ちなみに利き手と利き目の組み合わせは利き手と利き目がクロスするか同じサイドかの2パターンだけです。
はいはい。
この後の指導の対象は南利きだが、左利きの人は利き目と利き手が交差するか同じサイドか、自分と同じタイプの人の指導を見てもらえれば大丈夫だよ。まずはクロスドミナント、利き手と利き目が逆サイドの場合だ。
ワクワク。
I want to see if your technique is in accordance to your eye dominance.
Cross.
You are cross, yeah, exactly. Both of you are cross dominant. Which one is your best shot, forehand or backhand?
Forehand. Forehand.
Yeah. The immense majority of the cross-dominant player have a better forehand than backhand. And there is a reason for that. You can have a big preparation and still have a very good perception of what's happening. That's why your forehand is better. You are always, much more often with a good placement. That's one reason. The second reason is because you can have a big preparation, so you can go through the ball with more power.
クロスドミナントのフォアハンドでは体を大きくターンしても視野を広く保つことができる。
へえ、なるほど。
だから技術的な問題も起きにくいということなんだ。
Okay, so when you are cross-dominant with your forehand, your contact point is not too much in front. In general, it's more between your legs, somewhere here, which is good also because you can keep the ball longer in the racket and you have a better control and more power.
利き目と利き手が交差する場合、より体のサイドでボールを捉えるのだと。
へえ。
ムラトグルーさんも体より前でボールを捉えるべきとは指導しているが、打点を後ろにできるのが強みというのはなかなか興味深いね。
The advantage of being left eye dominant when you're righty is that your contact point can be more inside, so between you, as I said, between your feet. But that means also that you can drive it more. So instead of doing just this, that's what I'm used to doing because you're hitting there. Feel the ball, keep the ball longer in the racket and feel it more. Okay? Fast. Yes, that's perfect. You do this. I exaggerate, but not so much. What I would like you to do is to let the hand drive completely. Look. And then your shoulders turn because your hand is driving. Once you hit the ball, you block your shoulder and you just do this. Yes, perfect. Voilà.
お、綺麗に触れてるね。
やや横向きでボールを捉えるが、クロスドミナントの強みを生かすためにボールを長く押したい。手を追うような肩のローテーションが大事だということだね。
ふむふむ。
さて次はクロスドミナントのバックハンドだ。
Show me your backhand without the ball. Okay. Yes. Okay. As you are cross-dominant, your head shouldn't move. If your head doesn't move, your left eye is always seeing everything. If your head moves in the preparation, your eye is there, the dominant eye, and this is not good for tennis. You can be close stance also. That's not exactly. It's more difficult to keep the head. Yeah. That's why I'm not fan of close stance backhand for left eye dominant. But you can do semi open. Exactly. This is perfect, right? But let's do some trials. Your only goal is to keep your head always facing the net. Your head is turning all the time. Maybe you need more flexibility here. Do it. We do it slow. We do it slowly. Yeah. Okay. You're in close stance. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some with open stance. Don't try to hit the ball in or make a good shot. Try to feel comfortable with having your head in front. Good. How does it feel? Comfortable? Okay. You contacted all the balls well.
問題になりやすいのは利き目のサイドでボールを打つ場合だ。体をターンすると利き目が後ろに回ってしまい、良い視野を確保することができない。
なるほど。
そこでおすすめするのがオープンスタンスやセミオープンスタンス。
Because you go very much like this, close, and your dominant eye is this one.
Yeah.
So you should completely be more open here. You don't have to be. Open stance is ideal for you. And if you want to move forward, you can move like that, but you cannot move like this, which you do a lot of time, which explains also why your contact point is a bit back sometimes. And moving, because sometimes you hear,
and then you have to do this to compensate. And it's because you don't see the ball early enough because you kind of cover your dominant eye. Instead of going here, you have to go here. If you have time, you can come inside here, but you don't cross. This leg has to be like kind of blocking the ball. You're here, and then if you can, you come in. Look at that. Short cross, down the line, boom.
おお、強力。左足でボールをブロックするようにセットする。そして余裕があれば右足をクロスしないように踏み込むのだと。なるほど。ちなみに片手バックでも同じように指導します。さて次は利き手と利き目が同サイドの場合について見ていこう。
なんでクロスドミナントみたいなかっこいい呼び方がないんだい？
私に言われても困るが。
When you're not cross dominant like you, the best shot is backhand. In general, you adapted really well. I watch both of you. When you hit your forehand, your head stays here, so no problem. There is no work to do for you on your dominant eye for your forehand. So just for you, so you understand, your dominant eye has to face the net all the time. So when you hit your forehand, if you turn your head, then you'll be in trouble, and then you'll have a contact point that is always changing, etc.
この子たちはうまく打ててたみたいだけど、利き手と利き目が同サイドのフォアハンドはクロスドミナントのバックハンド同様に問題になりやすい。
When you play tennis, there is one rule. Your dominant eye, in your case the right one, has to be always facing the net. Always. In any position. You are doing a lot close stance, which means that your shoulders are facing the fence and your right eye is facing the fence. And this is not a situation you want to be in. Now look, if I do this, oh, my head turns and now I'm perfect. This, never. You can be like this because your face is in the perfect position.
指導することもクロスドミナントのバックハンドと同じだ。オープンスタンスやセミオープンスタンスで利き目の視野を確保できるようにしよう。
ふむふむ。
Make sure you are always in your new position. Yes. We get the good habits all the time. And you can put distance between your feet. Be solid here. Just, okay? Solid on your feet. Yes, perfect. I don't like it. You know why? Because your eye is here. So, yeah, I want you to take the right habits now. Good job. Good. Ah! I think I have no more dominant eye. Great. Okay, great. Adaptation, unbelievable. Bravo. Super.
最初は短い距離から顔の向きに集中して練習してみよう。
ふむふむ。
次は利き手と利き目が同サイドの場合のバックハンドだ。
Now on the backhand, and that's what's interesting also for the backhand, your eye is here so you can turn because your eye is still watching the net. So you can turn, so you can have a bigger preparation. Your contact point should be more between your feet than too much in front. Because when it's more here, you keep the ball much longer in the racket, you have more power, and you also have a better feel of the ball. You can close your stance, no problem, zero problem. And we're gonna focus on where to hit the ball, more here, and drive it. Okay? Yes. Okay, so I have a good news for you. Your new best shot is your backhand. Good, this one. Very good, this one. Yes. Whoa! That's a great angle. Do you feel the contact point here? Yeah. It's comfortable, huh? Yeah. Yes. You're doing great. And I can see that you have extra power. Just make sure once you contact the ball that your hands push. Nothing else. Not the body, just the hands. The body will follow. The body always follows the hands. Great. Down the line? Exactly the same. Push with your hands. They refuse to miss a ball. Okay, in general, when I say that, people miss the next one, so good job. Bravo. You feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, we keep that?
Yeah.
The good news is your forehand is your best shot, and your backhand is going to be amazing for both of you.
利き手と利き目が同サイドの場合のバックハンドはクロスドミナントのフォアハンド同様問題が起きづらいショットだ。
利き目が前にあるからだね。
視野を確保しながら大きくターンしてスイングすることができる。さて次はサーブ。サーブもやはり利き目によりテクニックが変わってくるのだという。
ほほう。
Okay, I've seen enough. So you have a very different serve. You serve like a right eye dominant and your left, and you serve like a left eye dominant and your left eye dominant. So your serve takes advantage of the fact that you're left eye. Your serve doesn't take advantage. So we're going to take advantage, right?
Okay.
even if you turn your shoulders, your eye is still, and your head is still there. With your eye, you still can see, okay? So let's take advantage of that, because then you can have a very good shoulder rotation, which increases the power and everything. And also you can have a toss that is closer to you, which is good too, like for the backhand.
ここでムラトグルーさんはバックハンドと同様にいいと言っていますが、おそらくフォアハンドの言い間違いだと思います。
クロスドミナントが得意にするのはフォアハンドだったね。
If the toss is closer, your contact point is also closer, and you have longer contact with the ball, which is better. Okay, you're doing it very well. You are turning your shoulders, and you are tossing with the arm going parallel to the baseline. Yeah? When you toss here. When you toss like a right eye dominant. Okay? So this is what we're going to change in you. It's a big change, so no pressure. So your arm will go like this. Okay?
Okay.
Of course, your head is still here because you still need to. No, not like this, but you still need to see.
Okay.
Okay? And you can do it. Yes, exactly. One more. It's difficult to control the toss because you're not used to it, but yes. Okay, very good. More power, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Good news! Wait, I'm gonna make sure your arm goes where it should. After your shoulder, it's just your toss for the moment. Yes, it's much better. Andy Roddick, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Great job. No, very good, no? What do you think?
Yeah, it's nice.
You feel better?
Yeah, it's more comfortable turning like that.
So great job, because you did it already. I have nothing to do.
クロスドミナントのサーブはそのフォアハンドと同様大きなターンと視野を両立できる。トスは横から上げてそのアドバンテージを生かそう。
ふむふむ。
さて次は利き手と利き目が同サイドの場合のサーブだ。
Let's do some serves. Start slowly, huh? Because you're not warm. Good. Last one. I just want to see your technique, huh? I don't mind about anything else. Okay, good. So you have a perfect technique for a right eye dominant. Okay, we have to work with you. Why I said your technique is right and yours is not right according to your eye dominant, which is a good news because you can improve your serve and blow. When you serve, if you turn your head,
Oh yeah.
not good. And you are a bit lost in the space. And you will see that once you're gonna keep your head in front, it's gonna change your life. Your arm is tossing in front, so your head stays. Your arm is going on the side, your head goes. Okay? The arm, the toss has to go in front, so your head is in front of the net and your eye is here. And then you hit, boom, in front of you. So you're doing perfectly. We're gonna do a little work with you.
Okay.
Okay? I don't care about the results. I just want you to feel comfortable. Okay. So this is better, but your head turns. I'm here. I want you to see me all the time. See me, see me, see me, see me, see me. Much better. This one was better. Here, here, here. Yes. It's better? Okay. Ooh, ooh. Tell yourself, I put the ball in front of me and I push it in front in the box. That's really the idea. Do it. I'll just make sure your toss really in front of you. Yes. Okay. It's clear for you?
Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
おお、すごく綺麗に打てているね。
利き手と利き目が同サイドの場合、フォアハンドと同様に問題になりやすいのがサーブだ。顔とトスを前向きに保ち、体の前で打つべきなんだというムラトグルーさん。
ふむふむ。
以上がムラトグルーさんが教える利き目についてだよ。どのショットでも利き目を前に向けるということが基本のルールだ。特に体をターンして利き目が後ろに回ってしまうショットには注意して、自分に合ったスタンスや体の使い方を選択しよう。
皆さんもぜひ自分の利き目をチェックして教えを実践してみてくださいね。
プレイにいい効果があったかどうかぜひコメントで教えてくださいね。
それでは、また見てねー。